I gotta take a drink of my coffee. The unfortunate result of having to fly all the way to New York, Long Island, for surgery is you start saying coffee. I just can't stop. Just one more. And that's good coffee. Okay, sorry. Alright, so I decided to take my mom again for there's kind of two surgeries in one. It's invasive cervical traction, where that's where they drill into your head, support it, put weights on it. You feel like you're gonna suspend from the ceiling by your head, and they take x-rays and they tell you or ask you questions about your symptoms and how they've been relieved, or how they're worse, or how they're better. And so that surgery was, mini surgery was August 8th. So we flew in August 6th, did all the pre-op testing stuff on the 7th, and then we went real early in the morning, for that traction procedure. So, which I would not recommend for fun. It was not pleasant, but it wasn't so-called painful. They prep you like you're having an operation. They were confused because I thought I was going to stay the night and then have the surgery in the morning, save an IV poke, save a lot of things, but they prepped me like I was an inpatient. And then Dr. B came in to sign consent. He said, no, we can probably let you go after this. And I thought, okay, great. More money in a hotel, but I don't have to stay at the hospital, so that's good. So they give you nice sedation, probably similar to the sedation they give you for like a colonoscopy, or like because I have to be sitting and cooperative to a point. And they drill these nice thick little, they're right here, halo in with a bar that goes around like a rainbow, but there's no colors that I could see. And then they add the first amount of weights, and you are just very uncomfortable, because for me, my spine was crumbling, not supportive, so to have it all of a sudden erect and pulled upwards, it felt very uncomfortable. And they hang you there for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then they ask you, how much your symptoms are better. My headache went away completely. That's always there. My dizziness wasn't there, but I wasn't turning my head either, so I thought that was kind of the dizziness usually, if I keep my head straight, doesn't come. I never had vision issues, and then he asked me about neck pain, and so there was no neck pain with the first one. And so I thought option 1 was my thing, but they had to do an option 2, so they added more weights, and it hurt so bad. My neck was burning and stretched. My headache came back full force. I got dizzy, very uncomfortable, and they still made me sit there for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I just said, oh my god, I feel worse. And so they dropped me back down to the level that I was comfortable with, and again, I told them my symptoms were better there, even though my neck hurt because they just jacked me up way too far. And they took x-rays, and that's when they discovered that they didn't do my post-op MRI or put in for it after my first surgery with Dr. B on June 10th. So they put in for an MRI, and they undid the screws. I didn't feel anything. They lidocained the screws and took those out. They did a couple staples. I could feel some blood, but they stapled it, which they didn't tell me. I couldn't feel it. It's still in there. Gotta get those removed. And then Yep, x-rays. Dr. B stayed in the room for the whole time. Went to PACU briefly, but I was pretty awake by that point. And then they sent me to an outpatient recovery room where I waited 5.5 hours. No joke. For the MRI because they were booked solid. And they hadn't put in the order until my surgery, so yeah. So I ate some nice sandwiches, some crackers, had some juice, repeated, and sat. Bless my mom's heart, we were bored. And I had a worse headache because, yeah, it really hurts the old temporal region. Once that starts to wear off, you start to get a lot of jaw pain and head pain from being drilled. So I snuck a couple Tylenol from my purse. I did that. It's free if it's from your purse. And then I did the MRI, which I hate MRIs because I've never gotten a good result. But it was a good MRI. It was like a 45 minute MRI. They put you in there. I was able to kind of drift to sleep. They don't pull you out, make you flex your head weird ways. So it was a really good MRI, and then they let me go. It was like 6 or 7 at night, but they let me go to come back for the major surgery in the morning. So that was my first mini surgery. Well, second mini surgery. Who's counting?